Hello guys, and welcome back to Dyno Gaming. Today I'm going to be reacting to BMFVR's new Oculus Quest Pro video that he just dropped. If I'm not mistaken, that is the name of the new device Meta has put out? Yes. Okay, so it's an unboxing and hands-on first impressions. Being someone that uses my Quest 2 a lot, I'm interested in the video. I'm well aware it's a $1,500 device and it's not really made for someone like me, but I'm interested to see what his opinion and impression is on it, and I haven't watched it yet, so we're going to do that together.
The day has finally arrived. The Quest Pro is officially here, and thanks to Meta, I got the chance to check out the Quest Pro a little bit early.
I might skip around the video too.
Today we're going to talk
we'll see, if I'm going to watch the full 12 minutes, and I might skip around.
about the Quest Pro, what it comes with, how it works, and give my first impressions of the device after spending several hours inside of this headset. Let's jump to it right now. All right, here we go. Let's talk about what's in the box first. Obviously, it comes in this shiny new Meta Quest Pro box. And when you open it up, you'll see the Quest Pro and the brand new Quest Pro touch controllers. They're actually a little bit more hefty than I was expecting them to be. I don't know if it's the new haptics, the fact that there's cameras built into it now, that it has a built-in battery. Whatever it is, it actually feels heavier per controller than the Quest 2 controllers do. And that there is a wheel on the top.
That's kind of like what I have built onto my Quest 2. I bought this like cheap add-on where you can screw it on the back of your head. I find it much easier for taking the device and putting it on and off.
Top that you use to
my opinion is more comfortable
adjust
too.
The positioning of the lenses, how far away they are from your eyes, and you actually can use eye tracking inside of the headset to get the perfect fit, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. It's got cabling that runs from the back of the headset because that is where the battery is, and it's got nice, soft, built-in foam on the back headpiece and on the front piece where it sits up against your forehead. Now let's set that aside for just a minute. We'll get back to the headset. But for now, though, inside of the box, you'll also get the charging dock for the Quest Pro that fits both the Quest Pro and both of the Pro touch controllers. And then underneath that, you'll find the light blockers. Now these are the sort of light blockers that magnetically attach to either side of the Quest Pro. There's a left one and a right one. This isn't going to block all of the light. There is a full light blocker, but it does not officially release until December. I did end up getting one of those, and I tested it out. It's a soft, kind of rubbery thing that magnetically attaches to the Quest Pro. It's not bad. It actually feels a lot like the PlayStation VR's gasket, where it's soft and it's squishy. It doesn't have like a solidity to it. You just put it up against your face and it sits there because the Quest Pro just kind of
ahead a little bit.
And the shiny faceplate, you can see the reflection of my camera right in there. Power button, and one is a volume up and down button. And yes, it does. Saw the difference in clarity. I don't know what exactly is causing the clarity difference. It's actually a lower resolution, but a higher pixel density than the Quest 2. So maybe that's what it is. You can't tell from the footage you're seeing, but looking through these new lenses, which by the way don't have stepped adjustments for your IPD, you actually just slide them in and out, and it's not stepped. It's smooth, so you can place them wherever you need to, and the IPD shows up on your screen in the inside like the original Quest. But my first thought upon this thing powering up and seeing the home environment was, wow, this looks really crisp, because it did. The screens definitely provide a deeper black than the Quest 2 and a higher, more crisp look to them. Looking at
we'll talk about that here in just a minute.
I messed around for quite a while, tried out some games, I tried out some experiences, I played with the settings. Now before I go any further,
I want to see what he thinks of like the game. Obviously I don't know if he's going to be completely honest here, but I still just want to hear his opinion.
It enable the eye tracking and the facial tracking, but it did not get into an experience that actually allowed me to test that out. I need to do some more research on which experiences work, and because I didn't know anyone that actually had one at the same time yet as I do, and I couldn't jump in with them, it wasn't really advantageous for me to jump in and use it without being able to see myself. So that's one thing I did not try that I look forward to testing out and doing a video on probably later on this week. Speaking of setup, I mentioned this a while back, but there's actually a setup process that you go through that allows you to adjust your headset to the optimal positions, and it tells you to move it, tighten it.
Interesting,
It'll actually with fast movement, putting your arms behind your head, behind your back. So from a VR standpoint, the Quest Pro is definitely really nice to look at. I really like the new pancake lenses. I actually found myself using the Quest Pro without the face gasket 90% of the time. And honestly, it didn't take away from the immersion for me. I actually like to be able to see around my room if I needed to. Now, if you're playing an immersive game and you want to have the gasket on there, that's
Okay, this makes sense. Honestly, I just thought I'd give some of my thoughts because I'm kind of just watching along with you guys at this point, but I think the device looks really nice, and it definitely seems like a small upgrade over the Quest. Do I think it's probably worth the money, though? Absolutely not. I've only read a little bit up on it, though, so it was nice to get some information from BMF over here. But
one thing, but I definitely can see using the Quest Pro for productivity purposes and for mixed reality without actually having any light blockers on. I really do like it that way. So that's kind of my impressions of the VR aspect of it. But what about the mixed reality stuff? Well, I went through and I played through the new I Expect You to Die, and the color pass-through is an interesting beast. It's definitely considerably better than the Quest 2. But it's kind of an odd color pass-through because it uses black and white cameras and another sensor to actually kind of paint the picture, the colors that it needs to be. So when you move your hands really fast, or if you move your head, you actually can kind of see the black and white underneath of the color, which is a little odd. You get used to it, and it's not that bad, especially if you're just standing at your desk doing productivity stuff, but it's definitely noticeable if you try.
For someone like me, this is definitely, I'm not the target market, but I do think it's interesting where we're headed in VR
or something.
Course.
She set up my entire out. It was just really hard to capture because I was having some issues capturing it.
Oh look,
it was really cool
a good setup.
To stand in my room with these huge
mine.
monitors in color pass-through and really, really clear looking at those monitors in layman's terms. Now, this is not a review. Remember, this is just my first impressions. Number one, this headset is definitely much clearer and more comfortable to wear. Even just playing normal cheekbones at all the way is on your forehead with room and being able to actually play in my
looks like for some reason
see what I was doing. It's definitely something I want to play around with and try to transition my work into VR because it is really, really cool.
So this is definitely more practical use for people who work in VR and probably create things in VR and are more into AR. This isn't for like me and you playing NFL Pro Era on the Quest or playing, you know, a few games here and there. This is like a different step. But I mean, I'm excited because, and I think you guys will agree with me at home, we're getting closer and closer to like an actual like Quest 3. Like obviously with this, maybe we're a year or two away at them really, really getting a feel for what really the next innovation is, so that not only you have more pixel density, but we have a higher resolution.
But my first impressions after spending several hours inside of this headset, by the way, the battery...
This is probably where I'm going to end the video, guys, too. I've heard enough. I just kind of wanted to see what his thoughts are, and I pretty much, everything that I thought he would say came true. I mean, I didn't expect him to try and sell this to you and me, and he definitely doesn't. So.
Does die.
I know it's not I know he said it's not a review, but this is definitely a good taste of reasons for me not to go out and just drop $1,500. Definitely,
darn quickly. I got maybe 2 hours max out of the headset. The controllers, though, definitely
2 hours.
They last longer than that. They
2 hours.
haven't even come close to dying
bad.
as of yet, and I just pop them on the dock and they charge up with the headset. So those are my first impressions. So far, they're favorable in a lot of ways, but not necessarily for you. It all depends on if you're looking to buy into a productivity headset or you want a premium experience for Quest 2 games. Even though the headset dies faster, you could always combat that with a battery pack if you wanted to. If you're looking for a premium,
but it makes it heavier. The battery pack idea is good, but like it makes the headset heavier. I had to take mine off. I used to use it all the time. It started to affect my neck, and I felt it on my head. My head used to hurt. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It looks like the Quest Pro is not for me and you, and it's pretty much strictly productivity, although it does seem to increase the experience a little bit better, and it does look lighter. There's definitely a lot of pros and cons. Let me know in the comments below if you plan on buying one and why, or if you're going to wait like me for a Quest 3. I'll see you guys soon.